made it. How's it going, everybody? I'm gonna turn down the music a bit more. It's still kind of loud. Oh, that's too much. Is that good? Yeah, that's okay. Anyways, we be finishing Danganronpa 2. It's finally happening. Last time we did the chapter 0 and chapter 5. Chiaki's dead. Loved her execution. Absolutely amazing. Stuff's happening. I'm very confused at what's happening. I'm pretty sure we're in a video game and the game is glitching out or something. I don't know. Dead characters kept coming back. The screen was glitching out a whole lot. I'm pretty sure something's I don't know what's happening, but something's happening. Anyways, I will pull up the game. It will be great. I do need to turn off my game capture for this game, like always, because I don't know why, but game capture doesn't want to work for Danganronpa 2. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, I will pause the music, subject you all to silence, and it'll be great. God, for a second I thought I pulled up the wrong game. I was scared for a second. Launch the game. Transition over to the game cap. Jesus. Hang on, your music. Boom. And boom. There we go. Okay, and we skip this. I'm just gonna get off the really loud menu opening for a second. Okay. We're off the really loud opening. Okay, and I hope I don't have to go through anymore. Text. I did last time. Huh? What is this? Oh no. Oh, okay. Good. It's a door! Good job. You know what a door is. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? These are all very good questions. I feel like you're not gonna get many answers, though. You're the slowest creep up to something in history. Isn't this how the game started? Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. How many times do I have to tell you not to call me that? I feel like you're never gonna learn. Bad. Oh boy. Definitely one way to start stream. Notice how I don't read what you say. I don't want to read that. You, my sister, and I like to troll. I would be your sibling. Sure. I thought I was your cousin. You keep changing. What is my relation to you, man? I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Ahem, ahem. Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
This is the first game setup.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Are we back at the first game? Huh? Did he say what I just think he said? Yeah, he definitely just said it. He said, welcome to Hope Speak Academy. But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy. And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing already over? Am I gonna be transported back to the school? Old building first. Oh my god, I am. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like it's a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. This is creepy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go. I'll definitely clear things up. Oh my god. Despair Hotel. You can't go in. The door is... What the fuck does my pet want? Is my pet dead? No, it's just alive. You got me. I am just a viewer who likes to troll. I know. I've been made aware. There's the trial ground, or the elevator, that leads to the trial ground, the AV room. What the fuck's with the eye? There's the exit, the store, nurse's office, bathrooms, upstairs to the library and all that good stuff, in the gym. They're using the first game building. I can't enter any of these, it's glitched out. This is weird. The gymnasium is here, right? It does say gym above the door. Alright, I'll go inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. And my door glitched out. Because that's how it always works. Chapter 6. This is the end of Goodbye Academy. This is the end. Goodbye Academy of Despair. Chapter 6. Oh boy. It's real glitching. I can't handle any of this. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of the door. A little section that leads to the gym. Nah, man, you skipped that. Okay. It was a normal gymnasium. I'm fully expecting Makoto to just pop out of nowhere.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo!
You heard the announcement and came here too, right? You guys did too?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
That is...
That cannot be possible. It is absolutely possible this is true. I know, because I've been here before.
Well, yeah.
But good or bad for you? Don't know. Today was my first day of school at grammar school. Oh, strokes I have to learn. Wow, you started school already? I don't want to start education for like some amount of time. I don't want to think about it. That sucks. But yeah, I'm not gonna force you to stay, man. If you gotta learn, you gotta learn. You're right. Anyway, look at it. It's impossible. Hello! That's loud. How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you...
You.
Hey, where are we? You locked us up. Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
What a shock! I just told you guys this was Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No!
Oh, but it
no.
is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway. What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell into ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that?
Stupid fool!
I don't believe it. I feel like I should adjust the audio. It's kind of loud. Hang on. Oop, I'm lowering it a bit. We're gonna put it down to... That should be better. But of course it fell into ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean? Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. I feel nostalgic. I don't really feel surprised, but I feel nostalgic.
Fine.
Am I gonna find a dead body? No, the dead bodies are gone. Can we go to the morgue, see if the bodies are still there? Hello. We're back at the original school building. It's great. I fully expect to turn a corner and see Makoto just standing there. Little goldfish boy. It's in his fishbowl. Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. He's breaking the fourth wall. Oh my god. Someone? Me! Y'all are in a video game. You ain't seen nothing yet. Enough of this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruins.
In other words,
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and inside the ruin. What do you mean between? What do you mean made?
what's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting in grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment, you're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making any life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's a simple graduation exam. Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are you
But on the
sure
other hand,
about
I'm worried
this?
about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like. Before you make your decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast? Are we... Oh my god, are we gonna see the original characters? Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and get started and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you'll need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your very best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his scripted words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting has changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Because it is. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How did we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
That there is no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I want to go back, and I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Hello. Why didn't you bring me up my pocket? I know, I didn't. Damn it, why is this happening? Why? You look like a nerd, Hajime. I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. Only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess the amazing talents and strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It's nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope and to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from a reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what this means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyways? He's not a part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit. Which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma? However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they are our allies, they might not be just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No. Even her just being with us would have been a big help. So, what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
My cat is meowing at me. Hello. Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like,
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hope's Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. I just want to get back to our normal lives. I'm fine. Hey, if we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes! He's right. Now's not the time to be bone? Be bone. Okay. How unlucky I am. Where this place is what happens to what happened to Hope's Academy. None of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey.
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
even so.
Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go ahead for now. Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It'll be fine. There will no longer be any situations where you must exchange your lives for other lives.
all right.
So we should do our best. Like they said, it's not scary if everyone stops at a green light. It's not scary if everyone stops at a green light. What? What does that mean? If we stopped at a green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
Aki already took off on our own. We might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and left the
Oh
gymnasium.
my.
Miss Sonia!
Miss Sonia.
Please don't leave me! I'll be in danger if I'm left alone! Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is hope. Advance toward that hope. Even if I don't understand and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Okay, so we're gonna go to the 5th floor. And we're gonna check out the... Oh, hey, it took us right to the 5th floor. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't even know how he's doing it, but he's keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Okay, well, since we're already on the 5th floor, I'm confused. Did you already finish the game? No. The fact that I am playing it means I have not finished the game. Sonia is freaking out. Are you okay, Sonia? I'm on the 6th chapter, which is like the last chapter of this game. This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it now, as if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Nah, man, we're gonna go to the morgue. Never mind, we're not going to the morgue. The morgue has been blocked off. And so has the classroom. Okay, then. If it doesn't want me to go to the morgue or the classroom, the garden? No. Okay, once we go to the dojo, of course it does. Kinda rude. This feels like a weird place to find information. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that makes me want to think that there's no way we're inside school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect it's the inside of the building to make what the fuck? Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. Oh, there we go. Japan. But what's this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons: A History of Post Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laid out on the open like this? Let's start with the first history class. History first class. Reading manga is the 3rd best way to learn about history. That was the first you asked. That depends on the person. So just as I thought. Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to get out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope Peak Academy history as narrated by a cutesy character on the cover. The story begins as an introduction to Hope Peak Academy. Hope Peak Academy is a government-funded school privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders in various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scouted them are Hope Peak Academy teachers who served as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past 2 years, Hope Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes it will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most schools. Nevertheless, Hope Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope Peak Academy, Ernest Wish, a true genius who would become a mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. An incident that triggered the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right. This was the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Hope Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden. It was like that manga suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus these phrases mentioned at the end of the manga. The tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things like that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of the Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. I can't read today. Damn it, what the heck? This guy can't even swear. Reserve Department has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. We're gonna have a trial. Need here, yes. I can't imagine there's another one. I'm still on the 5th floor, so I'm wondering if a new room's been unlocked for me. Oh, Kazuichi's here now.
What's going on?
This hallway, it's kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go to. It's like some rule that's been enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. So the classroom's still blocked off. Oh, hang on, this isn't blocked off. A book. This is another manga. It's laying on top of desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Huh. Wasn't The Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? Why is Hope Speak Academy... It's why Hope Speak Academy went breakup, right? And it was the trigger of the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. God, reading is so hard. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. The story made a heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is that, as the name suggests, the Tragedy of Hope Speak Academy occurred at Hope Speak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Izuru was a genius known as the Symbol of Hope. Hope Speak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Nah, man, Makoto's the symbol of hope. He wasn't the ultimate lucky student. Makoto's the ultimate hope. It was said that at the end of the last game. You can't trick me. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. No! That is not Izuru! That is Makoto no Egi! To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students in the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who is known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for the horrible incident. 13 students at Hope Speak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they were treated. And the uprising began. That heralded Hope Speak Academy's destruction. In this entirety of the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy, eventually that incident would lead to the horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The fact that they keep calling it that makes me want to think that they still haven't figured out what exactly that incident was. I know they just explained something that was basically the incident, but I'm like, man, the fact that they call it that and not just explaining what it was, or just saying what the incident was, like the murder of the students or something like that. I know it's not as as melodramatic as that kind of thing, but like you could have called it the uprising or something like that. But like, I don't know. It just gives off the vibe that they still don't know what the incident is. We're excited, Danganronpa /0. Works Danganronpa /0. Are they talking about the first game? It could be. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope Peak Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the Ultimate Hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is truly too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. Ah! I love that he laughs for me. Makes my life a lot easier. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Gee, thanks, Monoguma. Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But, Ultimate Hope. Nagito mentioned that before, too. But it looks like that means there's something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd give me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here it said that, yeah, go on. The reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. The tragedy of Hope Peak has been added to the Truthful section in your handbook. I've learned about the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's the other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used that incident to their advantage. Who was it? I'm guessing Junko. Yeah, all I can think is Junko. This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Leave here? Yeah. What area's been unlocked now? Not that classroom. Not that classroom. I'm assuming that classroom's gonna be the last one unlocked. Okay, so it's probably the bio lab. Yeah. Am I gonna go see some bodies? Are there any bodies left in the morgue? What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer. I'm just standing at... If I'm just standing still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of it quickly. I've seen this in movies, but the refrigerators for preserving dead bodies, at least that's what it looks like. That's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school? Biolab isn't something you should joke about. Just feels so forced. The idea should have been cancelled during development or something. What am I thinking? Huh. Well, none of the lights are on. So I'm guessing the bodies aren't there anymore. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? I knew it. This is the next one that would obviously be about the incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? That's a mouthful, I'm gonna be honest. Just what was the incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages in the manga and hoped that I was right. That's an interesting cover. The story about a creepily drawn character who gets involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. God, you love repeating that. This is drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with a sentence. The tragedy of Hope Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started to spread all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The end ended, the means had vanished. The wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. It was as if the era of regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless death was the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point that people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world had realized what had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. The feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etat began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. Because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by a high school student progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Host Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. Jungo! Jungo and Mukuro Ikuzawa. Instead of using Host Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing this world will never end. The tragedy will never end. So it's still happening. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold, and it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this was really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant, are those really important? I feel like your family and friends are the most important. What happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you didn't like the manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period had been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible! How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real! Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live a well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you the outside world is like before you make your decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so he will want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm gonna do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely different. Or that's definitely it, I don't even know. The tragedy's been added to both sections of your handbook. Whether or not this incident really happened, when the world is the ultimate despair group. They devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction. They connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Juga! Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. If they're known as the Ultimate Despair, then they're high school students, right? Well, if they actually are able to do it, then, or were able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we were involved with connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. I was hoping to see some bodies, I'm gonna be honest. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Well, is the classroom available? Nah, that's gonna be the last one. I knew that. This classroom's available. Despair! Hey, Fuyuhiko's here, and Monokuma. No, I shouldn't already. Just pretend I didn't see him.
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He kept glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. But you're the main character, so you have to.
Hiya.
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me and tell me what you... Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I don't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student that doesn't like to read manga? It's like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm really getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you want to tell me? It's about the key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair. Huh? Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. Junko! A high school girl?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah! Lady Junko Enoshima! Junko Enoshima?
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. Oh, did it start with the little kids? All those little, what was it? Little Ultimate, I think it was Little Ultimates. Like, I don't know, like Little Ultimate Fighter or something like that. Monica's a dick. Hold on a second. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl. Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. And with her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
Phew.
Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who had been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose. A set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is filled with so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other, that idea has been slammed right into their minds. And so, ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko and Ashima. Like believers making their offerings to their god, like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko and Ashima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And hopelessly on top of it, they completely believed that it was something they had to do. There was no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of the Hope's Peak Academy? Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true for famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the Reserve Corps?
of course.
They fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357? I don't know why, but once it gets into 2,000, I can't read a number. Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko and Oshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard.
Junko and Oshima's already dead. Huh? Yeah, she did all the executions. I don't know how she lived through all of them. I mean, she died at the last one. Ultimate despair has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Man, I haven't seen you in a while. Almost like I haven't seen you since like the first chapter of the beginning of the game, and even then it wasn't you in the last chapter of the first game. Reserve Department has been updated in your handbook. Check the truth bullet menu to review it. How did you know she was dead, though? You weren't in the first game. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko and Ashima is already dead? What? You didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life. That bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was it that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in. There were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
That's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey.
I still can't believe a hero survived. Yes, a hero survived that. It's like you can't finish a Danganronpa game without having one moron alive. First game was Yasuhiro, second game was fucking Kazuichi. You know, that bastard. For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko and Oshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko and Oshima is dead.
Like...
It turns out that the killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories? That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcasted worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
So...
The students of Hope's Peak Academy were widely known as the symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. But that's messed up. But what's messed up is the plan that... But what messed up the plan was stopped. Well, fuck, hang on, what? But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko and Oshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap. After being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, it doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, and the rest of the Ultimate Despairs are behind this, are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I could think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that of the killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through all this, but the imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit!
If the students from Hope Speak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. I mean, you've already lost a lot already, you know? There's only like 5 of us left. I don't think we've won. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life? Killing School Life has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Ultimate Despair has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bullets menu to review it. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took time to draw
What are you
it.
gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making sense
Well
again.
now.
Well, now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Oh boy, so much more reading. I'm going to take a drink. Anyways. I guess we're gonna talk to Monokuma again.
What?
What a surprise! You want to hear about the Ultimate Despair again? No, I don't really need you to do.
Hey.
Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days, it's actually a term. Oh boy, he just started on his own. Oh no. Oh no. No, hang on. Okay, you don't. It's fine already? But I just got to the good part. Good part or not, I've already heard this from you before. I thought I had to talk to him. Okay. I'm leaving. I thought he was gonna tell me more. Guess not. Oh, we're on the 4th floor now. What the fuck? Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. It's like, what's it going to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not gonna be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Okay, so what's available? Chem lab, classroom is not available. Hey, Musigram. That's available. I feel like, and again, we didn't. What the fuck is that? This looks like the music room. That doesn't look like something a part of a music room. Why is there a floating tomb? I feel like I could see something strange. Monument. Yeah. The classroom, I wasn't able to go to the classroom on the 5th floor, so I don't know if I'll be allowed into the headmaster's room or the mastermind's area. I don't remember what we called it in the first game. It looks like some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a classroom? To combat the biggest, the most awful, most tragic event. It's not just said. The mark engraved into the monument. This is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there is a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Speak Academy were among many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Speak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Future Foundation's origins has been added to the Truth Below section of your handbook. The fuck is that? Hologram. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The letters floating are forming a sentence. Learning the report we gave you the other day. There's total 15 survivors. This is a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information about a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. They are survivors of Hope Academy. It's possible they may have been targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible, though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Ashima rallying them. In worst case scenarios, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, they are survivors of Hope Academy. We should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins. We haven't located them either. We will continue to investigate this matter. Also, regarding the separate matter, we have received a report from a research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who is a part of the Future Foundation, there's definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking about from some other world. What happened outside of Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. The Academy survivors have been added to the Truth Below section of your handbook. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope Academy, and they took us to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. You know, as long as Munakuma's around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Ashima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is the research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What was that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found is that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be more other Future Foundation members here. However, there's still so many mysteries. Okay. Off we go to the next area. Yay! Gotta love the spot. So it's just a floating cube. Okay. Stairway's still blocked off. How about the headmaster's room? Oh, no, hang on, teacher's lounge. Office. List of subjects. There's another thing of text. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room is kind of that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that. More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? Nope, not at all. Not even, no. I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Just give it up already. Subjects. I wanna see this. Hey, there's Hyoko on there. There's something written on the blackboard. Oh, there's all our names written on here. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters just below that. Their names are the names I've seen before. Why is Hyoko, like, got a newspaper and all such? The newspaper posted on the blackboard below that Hyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? She's so pretty. What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayonji. This can't mean this can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and she looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure is much too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean? Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Seonji there. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name? That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is Seonji's family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you
That's
saying?
Hyoko. Huh?
Of course
What are
not.
you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all that crap for looking like that.
Well,
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have grown a growth spurt. Had a growth spurt.
Today,
Well,
I'm feeling
regardless of all
right.
the clues I provided are true. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to this game. I have no idea what's happening anymore. Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. It wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck is this? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then Hyoko in the newspaper. I don't get it. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey,
Could it be related to the list of subjects over there? Huh?
this is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe that means there's some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud sounds messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, would that mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under a list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it? What's going on? There better not have been anything to do. There better not have anything to do with time travel. List of subjects have been added to the truthfulness section of your handbook. Okay then. There's just something that looks suspicious. Oh boy. What's this? Portrait? An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. Feels like I've seen it before, but the name mentioned in the placard says, oh. Hope Speak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura? The founder of Hope Speak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamakura, doesn't this clearly contradict with the information I've obtained earlier? Give it another mystery. The Academy's founder has been added to the Truthful section of your handbook. Now am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, let's look at the hologram. Hey, bubble up. Are these letters floating in the air like the music room from earlier? The passage looks like an email someone wrote. I think it's the same as the one from earlier. Guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact that remains that they are still incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy is not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. God, it's Monica! That little girl! As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this despair. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. It's the little kids! Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? God, somebody kill Monica. Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound perfect at all, peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds. It's pretty much an all-out war. The remnants of despair were the ones waging that war. There's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Remnants of despair has been added to the Truth Both section of your handbook. Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on the floor. Congratulations, Haname! You should now go on to the next stage. Next stage? Am I gonna go on to the next floor? Floor 3? That doesn't sound right. Nope, and we're going on to the 3rd floor. Damn it, not again! It's always different from the last time. I guess that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised. I moved into a different hallway than the last. But how can you do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just gonna waste my energy. Yep. Nice. Okay. Let's look at the, Oh. Physics lab is not allowed. Cool, got it. Art room, maybe? Nope, art room is also not allowed. Rec room? How's the rec room? Oh. Goodness. Rec room's allowed. There's a billiard table that's floating on the fucking... It's floating. Okay then. A dartboard and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think of a room like this actually exists inside a school. You're not gonna comment on the fact that the billiard table is floating? Cool, got it. A file with Hope's Peak Academy seal on it. Confidential file. This is confidential. This means it's big secret, right? Why would it be an important document here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research on various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is an innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms that I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. I don't fucking know what any of this means, man. New talking about shit that's right over my head. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Hope Cultivation Plan has been added to the Truth Both section of your handbook. I really hope we're not having another class trial after this. I don't think I can handle that. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we've decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. For the remnants of despair, there is still no solid leads regarding this matter. We have no new information to report. We will continue this investigation once they are discovered, and we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. Remnants of Despair has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Both section to review it. The Academy's survivors have been updated in your handbook. Please check the... I give up. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by a future foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set all this up.
What's this?
My, Hajime. If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. That makes no sense. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey.
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. Though, I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You could even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No.
Oh, who cares about me? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect to everything. So what's happening right now? I don't even know. Reading's hard. I'm having a hard time. I'm always having a hard time when I have to read out loud. Oh no. It looks like I'm in a different hallway again. Are you not going to address here on the fucking roof? The ceiling of the second floor? Can we go to the library? Pretty much used to it now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? It's totally disconnected from reality. Oh no. Okay. Hi, Alkit, you're floating.
It smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone's coming. Alkane's switching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely really close. At least, that's what my gut's telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see, my gut feeling is they're both.
Yo.
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, it's true, I guess. Oh, fucking God. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's go to the library. God, am I gonna be on the ceiling of the library? Please, no. Please don't make me be on the ceiling. Okay, thank God. This must be the library. Monokuma probably left something here, too. I should hurry up and find it. Is it just the hologram? Well, I can't enter there, so... I guess it's just the hologram. This hologram again. It must be another one of Future Foundation's emails. Should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. Oh, it's Makoto! Yay! To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to this world. 6 of you joined Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately returned the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? What's going on, Makoto? Are you okay? This email suggests that someone is trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. It was addressed to 6 of you. Wait, hang on, is Makoto and all the others trying to set free the... What the fuck? Makoto, what are you doing? But he's the Future Foundation, right? Then why is he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Oh my god, Makoto, what are you doing? Email to Makoto Naegi has been added to the Truth Boat section of your handbook. Why the goldfish, no! Remnants of despair has been added to your updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Boat section to review it. You hear yes. Oh my god. Let's check the classrooms. Yep. Or a classroom, I guess. It doesn't matter. That's not the we're in the Despair Hotel now. Cool. Got it. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it. I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like it's powered on, too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Top secret. Neo World program. Neo World program? This Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic communication simulator. I don't like. Yeah, we're just gonna call it the Neo World program. Is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, Chihiro, ultimate neurologist, and ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research were utilized. Oh my god, Chihiro, did you make the Neo World program? But you're dead! By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program also allows subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world program. Feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. Feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything's starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. That's how I feel. I screamed loudly as if confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I could accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. This is all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Neo World program has been added to the truth book section of your handbook. God, Hajime, you're such a pushover. I hate him so much. Monica the Beater! Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the Killing School trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you the world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of this world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't this exciting? Isn't this heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Is it bad that I can read that perfectly fine without any struggle? I don't know. This hallway. Oh. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from a classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see the resemblance, but... Gym's not available. Okay, we're going to the classroom. God, this kinda hurts my eyes, not gonna lie. Oh, hi, Sonia. Does this hurt your eyes, too? Are you familiar with the placebo effect? And the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking fake medicine that you believe is real. The nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means that as long as the human brain controls all of their bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? Huh?
Oh
Huh?
my.
I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Are you secretly a neurologist? Oh, Monokuma's here. Monokuma's freaking out as well. The moment you discover the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Okay then. going back to the classroom, I guess. Classroom 1B. Black and white now. What the fuck is that? Generating monocores. File reading in 4 seconds. Warning render. Big object. That's a big object if I've ever seen it. Is this floating? Are you just now processing that things are floating? The billiard table was floating, and you did not care. That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. The billiard table was floating, and you did not care. And suddenly you care that this is floating. Hajime, make up your mind. What in the world is it? The moment I look at that object, it started spinning faster. I can't read binary. Oh, it's Chihiro! Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. Not female. Person? Chihiro, you just can't get rid of her. Can't get rid of them. First they're a person, then they're a computer, then they're a block and Reddit. I don't get it. A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? They're not female. According to the text, they're not female. Fujisaki Chihiro. No, wait. Yeah, Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki, I don't know. I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me alter ego, as it is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk, but what are you? Chihiro Fujisaki. Alter ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is the one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like the apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire building, but I lack the power to manage the individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Oh, hold on! My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground. Like I can't even believe in my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping an entire world, such as only the data we collected during the experimental stages being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where the research facility is located. This is why the previous Jabberwock Island's cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in, it appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed. Because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I didn't know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply an overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if it was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? What is the Neo World program used in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world feel splendid once. Make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories at any time period you set it to? So, Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why are our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of the Hope Speak Academy while it is still in its experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I could think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? Oh god, the confusion is huge. I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words are making my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer and the teacher in the role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. The teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because the virus infecting everything that has changed, it changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace, but just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it's still a portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was like a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so one could have complete control, but even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about the Monokuma Rock in the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she is on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell just by communicating with her, which means that... Wait, what do you mean, her? It says right there, not female! Which means that this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, that virus possesses an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? This is so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility, and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Makoto, what did you do? Why am I assuming what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming everything is a lie? Observers has been added to the Truth Boat section of your handbook. I leveled up again. Neo World program has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Boat section to review it. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If I took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. In order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey!
Okay,
Come
even
on now.
even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death, and the death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it could be parallel too. The deflection based on the definition of existence, and that constitutes the relationship from there. The You are using big words, and I can't read big words. Change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and, oh boy, accelerates and crosses the joint ownership, the world, and the situation, the context it bites you. Your death, oh boy. Death, that's a lot of death. Oh boy. Death. I can't read that. Death. Death, he's glitching. Oh boy. Death. Based on a relationship existence is okay. I've already read that. Death. Monokuma, you good? Makoto! What the heck? What just happened? Makoto! You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the other one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from the side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person has created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference, but Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that it's working, then it means that the same person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Makoto! Who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Makoto! The goldfish! Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say, and I believe you're there to listen to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such atrocious virus to be lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault and our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? No? Oh yeah, I have. Leon. Leon, that's the number we found at Nezubi Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you finished gathering all the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that the program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left the Leon password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm the person who set the password to that number. The number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I can. It's not a number, it's a name. Sayaka left it for you. It's okay, Makoto. I know what's happening. Kind of. God. I'm entrusting that you will all that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there, because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In worst case scenario, where an observer who has a role of the teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's the way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means that even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. In order to do that, I need to somehow get that number as oh no. He's going out. No. Death. Oh no. It's saying death. That's never good. Bye, Makoto. Death.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at that length, but it's important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is all up to you. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Leon has been added to the Truth Book section of your handbook. Shutdown sequence has been added to the Truth Book section of your handbook. The shutdown sequences. Have fun. The shutdown sequence is probably in the trial ground. Big object. Here, yes. First floor. Oh, we're gonna go to the trial ground, aren't we?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
This hurts my eyes.
Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope Speak Academy. See you soon.
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. The red door! We're going to the trial grounds! Woo! He means this red door, right? Do I have to go in here? If I do that, will this be finished? I'm gonna have to do another trial, aren't I? Oh, good God. Oh, God. I can't move left or right, only up or down. It's binary. This is normal. Oh, this is normal, alright. Round one. This place.
Yo,
It looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
It seems that this is going to be the final place. However, this place is... Is this a trial field? Why is it a trial field? It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different from the one before. We've been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door in the ancient ruins lead to.
Hey.
Huh, it seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now.
Damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. This is a dream, and this, too, is very...
Welcome!
So you finally arrived. Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope's Big Academy, you finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site, within the ancient ruins of the Jabberwock Island. You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than a trial ground from before. This trial field is actually inspired by one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
Hey.
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course!
Of course! That's what you guys decided.
Huh?
If we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much more simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, you'll be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as an absence. Then the results is based on our majority vote. If graduation is chosen as the majority vote, from there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. Even if we do the stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. You can press it now, right? No, you can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? You will need to be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! Who the hell cares about that? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My. Which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know. What does that mean? Does that mean it won't end just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if you're okay to graduate or not.
Damn it!
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well...
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way!
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. It's just merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be. He's doing it because that's how it has to be. Does that mean he can exert his own will over everything? He too has a limit. Isn't this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway...
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to solve the mystery. Afterward, you can cast your majority votes, and from here we will move on to the graduation program. But why do we have to go through something so dumb? Well, that is... You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about that. It has nothing to do with you guys. There is no way this has nothing to do with us. We're the ones who are involved, you know.
So...
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me
Hold
off.
on. What's with that chump comment?
Ignore
Ah,
that.
so it's important. So that, not that it's important or anything, but to make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're picking a fight with me. I'm basically a god. Just promise. How promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then. Before you die, sear my powers into your memories. Oh boy. Save your current breakfast. Okay. Are we? Oh, fuck, There's another trial. I should have expected this. Oh god. Now here's world, hello world. Okay, so here's what we can do. We're almost 2 hours in. I could start the trial now and try to beef through it until the end, because I was really expecting to finish this in one stream. Or I could stop now for today and come back to it another time. 11, what the hell? 11 years old. Lunch order, happy birthday. Okay, it's just glitching in general. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I have no idea how long the trial's gonna take. So how you're feeling. I titled the stream as like, we're gonna end this or something like that. I don't even... Hang on. Can I don't have anything to buy your shit with, because I don't have any more fragments. Yeah, I'm out of fragments. It doesn't even matter. How's my pet doing? My pet's fine. Okay, presents, why not? I think... I guess I'll end it here. Why not? A lot of shit has happened. We'll call this part 1 of 2. Yeah, we're gonna call it here for today. I'm gonna save. Save again, because, you know. Okay. Give me a second. Let me get back to the menu and all that good stuff. Oh man. And besides, if the trial goes a lot less longer than I thought it would be and it ends quickly, I forgot what happens. There's always that like extra little mini game kind of thing that happens, or that is like that was offered as like Monami something. I don't even know. Give me a second. I'm gonna switch over to my chatting thing and close out of the game. Okay. I got. Oh wait, I don't remember how to get out of the game. There we go. Okay, quit. Well, I was expecting to finish this today. I didn't. It's okay. It'll be fine. I'll just do it next time. You know, we're very close. Not quite done yet, but almost. It's exciting, isn't it? Let me find somebody to raid and we can call it a day. Oh boy. Let's see, going to Twitch. This was fun. I gotta kind of talk to Makoto again, you know? Gotta love the goldfish boy. And, you know, Chihiro was there. They made it expressly clear they were not female. Oh boy. Where's somebody that's got not a lot of viewers? Want to support the smaller communities. Struggling. Okay, I think I found somebody. Give me 1 second. I got. At least my R key is working. Yeah, hopefully I spelled their name right. I always struggle with the spelling, and for some reason I can't copy and paste anymore. So apparently they're in 2 different lands. It's fine. Okay. Well, next time we'll probably be Danganronpa again. Probably. You know, it's likely. Yeah. Yeah. And then after that, is probably gonna be another Hollow Knight stream, and we'll start with Despair Girls after this game's finished. Unless I find something like as a brief pause between the next Danganronpa game and this one. You know, I gotta take a break between all the murder. Anyways, that's all for today, so we're just gonna say bye-bye now. Bye-bye.